Well, everybody, G8 is gone. She's sold. They always look the best when you sell them, don't they? Goodbye. Never heard it from the outside. Sad days. What's going on, everybody? As you saw in that last clip, I did indeed sell the G8. I'm going to reveal to you the new car in a second, but I just want to let you guys know, I'm sure some of you guys are going to be pissed about this. I'm sure you guys aren't going to be happy about it. You could have said, you could have done this to the G8, you've done that to the G8, the G8's better, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I loved that car, but it was just time for me to get rid of it. There's just some issues with it that I didn't want to deal with anymore. The car needed to be repainted. It had 115,000 miles on the body, and the transmission that was still always on the back of my mind, etc., etc. So I did sell it, and I'll get over everything with you in a second, but real quick, here is the new car. Let's go. I'm sure this is a shock to not a lot of you, because I've been talking about getting one of these guys for such a long time now. Since like, what was that, like January, February, I was really starting to look at these, and finally got one. So let's go ahead and go over all of the details of it. Alright, so the car is kind of dirty right now, so don't mind that. But this right here is my 2013 Camaro ZL1. It has 18,000 miles on it. It is bone stock, clean title, 0 accidents, and has had 2 owners. And so the seller had this car originally listed in like May for $46,000, and he slowly kept dropping the price more and more, and eventually I got him to go down to $37,000. So I paid $37,000 for this car. So I actually am only financing $27,000. So I sold the G8 for $18,000. I owed $10,000 on it, so I got $8,000 cash, and then I used that $8,000 as a down payment, and then I put an additional $2,000 down from like just my regular bank account for the whole loan. So I only am financing $27,000 out of the $37,000, and yeah, my monthly payments are only, I think, like $100 more than the G8s were, and my insurance, surprisingly, is only $30 more a month than the G8s. So $130 a month more for this. That's got 18,000 miles in his bone stock. To me, which is may just me be coping here, I think is worth it. I am absolutely in love with this thing. I literally just picked this up today, a couple hours ago, and it is super clean, man. I need to give it a wash, but bone stock, literally 0 modifications done to this thing. It is from the factory. It literally feels and looks like a brand new car. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys the interior of this real quick. All right, don't mind my Baja, but here's the interior. And so I know this is going to get a lot of hate because of that right there. Yes, this is a 6L90 6-speed automatic. I would have liked to get a manual, but they're harder to find, at least in my area, and this was just such a good deal that the automatic wasn't that much of a deal breaker for me. So I just, went ahead and got it anyways. I didn't really mind it. Still super clean on the inside. Nothing's been done. Got the gauges down there. A lot of people hate them because of the placement, which I agree, it's not really the best, but and the MyLink isn't that great. But I mean, other than that, it honestly does exactly what I wanted and is exactly what I wanted, except the seats I really would have preferred to have the I think they're like the Recaro Sport bucket seats. Those things look awesome, but these are just the standard base seats, but they're still nice. It's still heated, power, and it's got suede in the middle, ZL1 badge up top, so not that bad. I won't complain too much about it. So yeah, got the Sport aluminum pedal down there. This one's got the Boston Premium Auto System, which honestly is not that premium. The bass is pretty lackluster, so I'll definitely be putting in like a little subwoofer in the trunk. But yeah, there's that. So since this is a 2013, it does have the quad taillights. In 2014 and 15 they changed it to like a single bar, and I prefer this way more than that 14 and 15 style. I think this looks 10 times better. It's got the I don't know if it's dual. Everyone says it's dual mode exhaust, but I don't think I see a valve in there, and I don't even know how to change the mode to open and close. But correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just dumb. Probably am. But yeah, man, it's fucking super clean. As I said, no mods. It's got remote start since it's an automatic. For a stock exhaust, this doesn't actually sound that bad. Now from the inside, it's still pretty quiet, but you know, it's not that bad. Go ahead and pop the trunk here. Got some extra floor mats, some decent space in here. Here you can see the two stock subwoofers. They're all right, but I really don't feel them all that much. So yeah guys, that is the new car for the channel. Let me go ahead and go over all of the mods that I plan on doing on this. Okay, so first mod I plan on doing is doing the supercharger solid isolator. So from the factory, these superchargers tend to have a little bit of a problem. The isolators in them, I believe, are plastic, and they tend to make the supercharger like rattle, and it can damage it and cause it pretty much to fail. So I'm going to be swapping that out with the solid one. I'm going to be taking it to Peterson Performance and Repair for that, as well as the solid ice, or not the solid, the brick reinforcement. I'm going to be getting that. Those are the two main like reliability mods that they said would make this mostly bulletproof after that. So that's going to be the first two things I get done to it. After that, I think I'm going to swap the wheels out. Not a big fan of these stock wheels. They look kind of ugly. You know me, I gotta have my shit blacked out anyways. So I'm going to be swapping those out, blacking out the Chevy badge, blacking out the side marker. Then I'm going to do intake, headers, exhaust, or catback, tune it. And for performance, I think that might be it. I mean, this thing already hauls ass as it is, and it's got 580 horsepower, man. I don't know if I really need that much more. You know, I don't know if I plan on camming it or doing any pulley swap or E85 or any of the crazy shit that you guys see online. I think I'm gonna keep this very tame. It's just so clean and low mileage that I don't want to like do so much to it, you know. So that's really the main stuff. Some cosmetic stuff I plan on doing, audio upgrades, things of that nature. But other than that, man, I'm gonna keep it pretty basic. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I really hope that, you know, if some of you guys do end up leaving this channel because I don't do G8 content, I hope you guys enjoyed the stuff that I did do with it. I know this is probably gonna upset some of y'all, and you could have said you could just LSA the G8, or you could have done this to the G8, you could have done that. Or these cars are slow and heavy because they're fucking 4,200 pounds, etc., etc. But this is a car I've been really wanting for a long time, not just because of the performance of it, but because of the looks, man. I am a nerd, and I love the Transformer movies. And when the 5th generation Camaro came out with Bumblebee, dude, I fell in love with that look. And the Z01 to me is the second best looking 5th gen. I think the Z28 is better in my opinion, looking wise, but I still really love those ZL1s. And so I just been really wanting this for such a long time, man. I'm so glad I finally got it. I think I got a pretty decent deal on it, and I couldn't be happier. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate everybody watching. You know, this is kind of out of the blue. I really didn't plan on doing this like in this way, and this just happened to pop up with such a good price, and I just had to pull the trigger. So yeah, that's gonna be about it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.